I said, why will I know her by the weekend?
We have to take on institutional racism. We have to take on corporate greed. We have to take on the corrupt special interests that decide everything. And we have to have an honest conversation about systemic, institutional, and daily individual acts of racism in our country that hold people and families back for generations. We also have to recognize that there are so many layers of bias in this country. It is a beacon of light and hope. She stands in Newark Harbor. And I'm going to run for President of the United States because as a person of faith and as a mother, I cannot sit idly by. I will fight for your children as hard as I would fight for my own. Those are the fights of this country. Each generation has chosen to. Fighting against this will take all of us. It cannot be left to people of color alone. It is wrong to ask men and women of color to bear these burdens every single day, the same fights over and over again. White women like me must bear part of this burden and commit to amplifying your voices. We have to join you on the battlefield for justice for all. We want to help one another. The fact that black men and black women cannot earn $1 on the dollar for the same work as a white man is unacceptable, and this has to be all of our fight. The fact that state after state, there are forces that are trying to deny the right to vote to black Americans is an outrage, and it has to be all of our responsibilities. Because if I really do care about your family as much as I care about my own, it is my fight. It has to be my fight. Until our president has chosen to tear this country apart on every line, every division, every racial line, every religious line, he chooses to divide us community by community. He has inspired a hate and a darkness in this country that I have never witnessed myself. He is tearing apart the very fabric of who we are as a nation, our very common decency. And that is what we are being called to fight against. Despite our flaws,